The tasting table is an annual tradition for the Tam fam, and our first guest is from a place where they show up and show out for Easter, New Orleans. And so, 4 years ago, Larry Morrow founded Merl Hospitality, which has grown to be one of the largest Black-owned hospitality companies in the country. This is not what's on the platter. Listen, this man is an entrepreneur, and Larry has 6 spots in his hometown of New Orleans. His latest is called Spicy Mango, and it's about to open up this fall. He's about to come out with his executive chef, his mom, Lenora, to give us a taste of Caribbean Cajun spin on a classic Easter dish. Why I love that they're coming on and kicking off our show. We do Easter dinner, but they made me think a lot more about Easter brunch. I like that. But first, they want to show how they celebrate Easter in NOLA and what it means to them. Take a look.
Easter in New Orleans means definitely family. We also have seafood boils over the weekend, Super Sunday, second line, pastel colors, brunch. It's a big celebration. And then, of course, on Easter Sunday, we unite as a family and we come together, we cook, and we have a great time.
Just having the family together and fellowshipping, enjoying food together. I always like to do it big, and we come together at my house, and I'll have some live music and some brunchy items along with seafood and an entire buffet laid out, and of course a very coordinated Easter egg hunt. And there's nothing like it, just being with family. That's what it means to me, family.
Family, Tam fam, welcome to our tasting table all the way from NOLA, Larry Morrow and his executive chef and mother, Lenora Chong. Come on out. New York. How are you feeling?
Thank you.
New York is different.
New York. Larry, you have had so much success, like over a decade now of establishing yourself. I read something on social media, and you said life works in mysterious ways, all because moms shared an idea with me. Now the rest is history.
Yep. Mom, she shared an idea like she always does, and when she shared this idea when we opened up Morrow's in 2018, so it's been...
What was her idea?
I found this spot, let's open up a restaurant. So Mom, she would share ideas with me all the time, and when she did it this time, it just felt like the perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
So we got on and we opened up Morrow's, and the rest is history.
The rest is history. So Easter at your house, is it true you have a full band?
I do.
Yeah, why the band? Because the food is good.
Because we do children activities, the Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
Got to have something for the adults.
Yeah.
And I love live music, so sometimes I just like to entertain at home. I don't like to be in the streets, so entertainment at home. Bring the band to the house.
So
I love blues and jazz.
I love blues, I love jazz, I love being in the streets sometimes. I can mix it up. But tell me, when you are hosting and entertaining, what does that feel like, particularly around Easter?
Well, I'm a big fan of making people feel welcome and hospitable. So in my home, I really want you to feel like part of the family.
I love it.
And it's very loving and warm, and I don't know, I love the togetherness.
I love it too.
Food just bonds us.
Okay, so speaking of bonding, you are making your Cajun BBQ shrimp with cheesy grit cakes.
Yes.
I had not thought about an Easter brunch, but I love that idea because you could do the brunch and then you could do the Easter egg hunt and all of those things after.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's get to it.
Okay,
Is this one of your favorites, Larry?
Yeah, this is one of my favorites. She always cooks it, especially for Easter, so
Okay.
Starting on
I'm
this.
excited.
All right, so we have what the finished dish will look like. The QR code is on the screen. So we start off with grits. I love grits. I'm
Start
Southern.
off with grits.
Okay.
We're putting butter. We're going to put a
little
generous
salt
amount of
like
salt.
that.
Yes.
So you've got your heavy whipping cream,
Yes.
your salt in there, and then we get to the cheesy side, because here the grits are simmering.
Yes.
And you combine cheese. What cheeses do you like to use?
So I use a combination of Gouda and Parmesan cheese, smoked Gouda that is.
Smoked Gouda.
Yes, and so let's throw
I
that in
can just
there.
get in there?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Be generous. You can put all of that
Oh,
in
all
there.
you don't have to tell me
We
more.
want it to be cheesy.
Oh, that Gouda smells so
Yes.
good. So the Gouda gives it a smokiness
Nice smoky
flavor.
flavor,
Okay.
very creamy.
I love the
We're gonna
smokiness
add,
of the Gouda. Okay, so you're gonna add it
We're gonna
to
add this
a baking
to
dish.
A baking dish. And we're gonna let it cool. I like to let it cool overnight. I take leftover
You
grits.
refrigerate this,
I
actually.
refrigerate
Yeah.
it, and I let it cool overnight.
Okay.
And let it solidify, and then I will then cut it into triangles.
We're gonna show you that part in a second, but meanwhile, you'll put this in your refrigerator. We've moved over to softened butter.
Yes.
Because we're gonna make the flavor booster for the Cajun BBQ shrimp that Larry sneaks over home all the time to get. All right, so you got your softened butter.
I got our softened butter. I've got some granulated garlic, some Spanish paprika, not smoked, and we've got Lenora's Cajun house seasoning here, which is a blend of seasonings that I use.
That's the secret.
That is the secret.
Okay, we're gonna
So I'm
share
gonna
the secret
add
on
all
our
of
social
that.
media. Okay.
Add all that here. Then I've got some Worcestershire sauce.
And is this thyme?
That is fresh chopped thyme.
Nice.
Lots of that.
And this is lemon juice?
And this is fresh squeezed lemon juice.
Oh, nice. And so you make this into a compound butter.
It is a compound butter, yes.
When we come back, we're gonna finish it off. Tam Fam members, you get the chance to see this favorite recipe, and our celebration of the holidays continues. We'll be right back. Here's a Tam Fam member who celebrates Ramadan just a few weeks ago. Take a look.
Hey Tam Fam, my name is Mona. Today I'm making one of my favorite iftar dishes, and it's a Somali dish called bir and Merl, which is goat liver and crepes. We eat this dish very frequently in Ramadan because it's super rich in iron and it helps your energy levels while you're fasting. So let's get started. First, we're gonna start by making our crepe mixture. Drizzle the top with oil and flip it once the bottom has browned. And now we're gonna move on to the liver. Start by chopping up and prepping all your vegetables. For the liver, you're gonna thinly slice it just like this. For the seasoning, combine chicken bouillon, black pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Now to cook the liver, you're gonna wanna use a good amount of oil. This is not the recipe to scale. Saute about 75% of your onions and green peppers. Add in your liver, spices, garlic, and about half of your cilantro. Once that cooks, add in the remainder of your vegetables and let that cook. Now all that's left is to plate and enjoy it with a squeeze of lemon. I hope you enjoyed making this as much as I did.